What's up, Chiva hermanos? What's up? What's up? It's your favorite call centero, Chris Perez, up in YouTube, TikTok, Insta, Facebook, you name it, we're there. So today there's a game. We're up against Queretaro. It's January, still January is the longest. Oh no, it's the 1st of February. God damn, January took like 3 years to end. But it was a pretty fucking long and sad January. I believe there was only 3 wins out of 4 games. I'm sorry, 1 win out of 4 games, which was 2 ties and 1 loss. No, 2 losses, right? God damn, horrible January, horrible start. Fuck it, the good with the bad. I'm not here to complain. We got some good things to talk about. There were some good players added to the team. Some of the champions from El Tapatio. If you guys don't know who that is, they are the um, second league of Chivas. They just won on the minors leagues, and they're supposed to go up to like the first league. I don't think that's even possible anymore. I think they just get like a big old prize money wise. But in the players, some of them actually came to the first team, which is Chivas. If I'm not mistaken, four. It could be more. Um, and they had some already from the previous season. So right now there's about 10 new guys on the team. So that's what I'm looking forward to, because in order to build a legacy or long streak win, you have to have a a base youth full of youth that can stay with the team forever. So mind you, if you buy somebody, you hire somebody who's already on their way out, they're just gonna be there for one championship, and yeah, we're gonna be happy. But it turns out that everybody wants the longest, um, the longest streak possible, right? I mean, everybody's talking about it at the moment, and everybody's comparing next to America. Obviously, they were also comparing to the teams up north, Monterrey and Tigres. Tigres, of which is in a whole decade, they won about 5 or 6 championships, which is really good. Some back to back, I believe. And right now, the one with the longest streak, which is 3 championships, is the one team we won't name, but they have 3. So everybody, a lot of Chiva fans are pissed off, and I get it. The thing is with Chivas is that in order to come these guys down, we win one championship every 10 years, and so and then they're cool, and then they're back on the happy boat, and they're buying jerseys and whatnot. It's great, but then about 3 4 years later, they start panicking and start saying, "Hey, there's a crisis, there's a crisis, there's a crisis," and then finally another 5 years passes in crisis, and then they win again, and then it's a cycle of life. But you know, I agree with them that Chivas should win more often than that, and they are up for a 3 or 4 championship streak. But for that to happen, especially with Chivas, other teams can have that buying prime players from obviously from South America, maybe even from Europe, right? Because they're buying guys on their prime for cents on the dollar, and Mexico is able to do that, and that's what things in the last decades have uh, looked very tight in the Mexican League. Luckily, because not just one team that owns the league, like in Europe with Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United, or the other United, Bayern Munich, whoever. It's a one team league, and they prep them up so they can go up to champions, which is the better league. So since we don't have real champions over here, they don't want to invite us to Libertadores or any real competition, um, competition leagues or tournaments. Then what happens in Mexico is that you have 4, 5, 6, 7 teams that could afford, heavy hitter players from South America. And so while you should have one team, for example, that wins back to back to back to back, like maybe in South America is Boca Juniors or River Plates, and in Brazil it's a little more even out, but essentially Boca Juniors River Plates is a great example. That's only a two-team league. Over here you got five or six teams for the league, which makes it even out. And then on top of that, you have Chivas. So Chivas is can buy, won't buy, and I'm all for tradition. Play with pure Mexicans. We don't need to play with other nationalities. Um, I really I believe in that. And but you can't afford all the time to buy those prime players. They'll get you one championship and that's it. And that's where we're currently at. This will never be a back-to-back championship, because as soon as you win a championship, they start selling every player to make their money back. So the only way to do it is to have a strong base with the youth, and then bring in one reinforcement every other year to keep that streak going. That's the way it's going to be done, and that's what's going on right now. So, for example, if they were to give us an all-star team at the moment for the next 2 years, that will not give us a 3 or 4 win streak that we need, because you need a strong base. Players fall off. They're already about to retire. They're looking to go to Europe. It's just not going to happen. And that's what the Chivas fans currently want. How's it going to happen? You need to have the, the youth as a base and have them stay long enough, motivating them to jump on the first team and stay on there long enough to give us these winning streaks. So I think we're about to be there. We're about to witness it. Last time this happened was with Chivas in 2007, when they started the youth academy, and a lot of the teams, a lot of the players from that generation won everything. They everybody feared that team, and that's how it happened. Getting youth, a base from the youth, and buying teams from here and there. They would buy Paco Palencia. Uh, Osvaldo Sanchez was from Guadalajara, but he been around other teams. So yeah, I'll take that guy. Ramoncito Morales, I believe he was purchased from somebody else, and so on and so forth. But they were just reinforcing the team that was already a base, that knew each other from childhood, playing together in the youth league, all the way to the first team. And that's what's currently happening. We're gonna see. I don't believe that this tournament will see that, but it's gonna be a good tournament, because you're gonna start rough like we did last month, and you're gonna learn from those mistakes. You're gonna learn. You're gonna gain experience. So I believe next year we're definitely making it to the finals. And let's just say, like, I think it's still called the Guilla. I don't even know what it's called anymore. Um, the play in, I believe, to the final, to like play against somebody, and we might not win. And if we do, it's Chiripa. But I'm pretty sure on the year and a half from now, we're gonna win that one. The following year, we're gonna win that one. If we stick together and we stick the same team, nobody's leaving, and we get a reinforcement, we're gonna win that one. We don't sell anybody, and not that many people leave, because I'm pretty sure some of them, like, hey, I already won two, already been in 3 finals, won 2 of them. Can I go to Europe? All right, 2, 3 guys, and bring in some reinforcement from the youth teams. Get another reinforcement star, whoever's out there available, because Charito's gonna be out by then, right? Um, we're gonna win that one, I'm pretty sure. So I see a potential win in the next 4 years, 5 championships. That's gonna be crazy. Call me crazy, but I see it happening, because I see. It's that meme. Is that meme that you were a kid and then you're seeing it again? Yeah, it's gonna happen again. We had some pretty close calls about a year ago with Pavlovich. He got the team. He built it with a little bit of all stars here and there, and he got it to the finals. But again, what happened now? All those teams that were in the final, they're all in other teams and doing real good. So they dismantle the team, and it just that doesn't it's okay, but it becomes a crisis within the next 5 years. So we need to have that the youth team not just reinforce, be the base of the team, and then bring in some talent to reinforce um, the areas of the need. Because some people are gonna go to Europe, some people are gonna go to other teams. They should all start going to MLS, but that's an opinion. But anyway, long story short, what's going on today? They're playing against Querétaro. I don't even know who fucking plays in Querétaro. I don't even know, man. Honestly, because I mean, let me see real quick who's playing in Querétaro. I got this thing right here. Let me see who's previa clasificación cara a cara. What the fuck? Is there a lineup here? Mm. Faiz Pulido still injured. Pocho, Whaley, Oliva, Sepúlveda, Aguirre, Mozo. Shit. Let's see who's. Okay, so they have some guy, Allison, I don't know, Russo, Mendoza, Venegas, Escamilla. I don't know any of these fucking guys. I don't know any of them. And in Chivas, El Wiki, he's playing really good. Padilla playing really good. Camberos is sick. That fool is crazy. Romo, he's barely getting up to speed. Gutierrez, he should be playing a lot better, to be honest. Gonzalez stepped up. Chavez needs to step up. Tapia needs to step up. Sepulveda, the defense needs to step up. Castillo needs to step up. Rangel, I can't complain. But so 3 forwards are doing really good. The midfield is at 7, and the defense is like a 5. And I think I'm being generous to all these guys because again, they're they're not there yet. Next season, these guys are gonna be 100%. Everybody's gonna be a 9, average 9, and that's gonna be a team like I'm telling you back in 2007 with Omar Bravo, Venado, Bofo, Ramoncito Morales, um, Massa, Salcido, Magallon. I think who's in there, dude. I'm missing one or two, but just the names. Even Chicharito was there, right? Who coming from the bench? Uh, fuck, missing somebody else. But pure magic. You guys can see right here, dude. These guys were all stars. This is the team that I'm talking about. These guys were all purchased. This guy from somebody else. This guy's from the youth. I believe he's from the youth. Came from somewhere else. I think he came from Europe. Um, yeah, that was a big novela from Europe. This guy, Canterano, can't see who that is. This guy, can't see who it is. And, Pizarro, Chofis, Cotto, who came from Leon, right? So, you see what I'm talking about? 3 Canteranos, and all the other guys came from somewhere else. And what happens? They're all, within a year, two tournaments, nobody was left. Nobody was left. And so, that's what I'm talking about. You could buy a bunch of good players, and they'll win it, but they're just gonna leave the next year, and so it's gonna be the cycle of life. Anywho, long story short, let's go watch that game, and we'll be all right, man. We're gonna win 3. I don't know, 1-0, 1-0. I think we'll be fine. 3-1. I think it'll be fine too.